Hi friends, I'm Natalya at Mom's Dish. As you can hear from my accent, I was not born in US. I am Ukrainian and this is the salad I grew up with. Absolutely delicious salad. If you don't have some of these ingredients, I have a replacement for you. You're in for a treat. Let's do this. Let's talk about ingredients real quick. I actually pre-boiled my vegetables. So we have potatoes and carrots. I pre-boil them just basically in the water until they're just soft and tender. I usually will poke it with a fork. Carrots cook quicker than potatoes, so keep that in mind. Hard-boiled eggs. We have an onion. My onion was so giant that I had to slice a small piece of it. And pickles. Our recipe says like 5 pickles, but it really depends on the size. So I literally have a bowl of them. I'm gonna taste it as we go. Based on the flavors, I'm gonna add however much I want to. Then for the mayo, let me grab the other mayo. Whoop, I'm back. Okay, mayo. You can use this kind of mayo, or you can, if you have an Eastern European market, they probably will have a mayo like this. It just tastes a little different. I don't know how to describe it. I just love the taste of this one, so I usually use this one when I can, especially for my Ukrainian Slavic salads. And then I have bologna is what it's called. Chicken sausage. You can use pre-cooked chicken. So in Ukraine, where we grew up, we didn't have access to sausage. It was like a treat. Not everybody could buy sausage, not everybody could afford it in the 90s. So my family would we would boil chicken or beef or pork in very salty water. So like if you're talking about deli turkey, all those things could replace this. I just wanna make the very classic version today, but oftentimes I will use any other meats that we may have on hand. So that also works as long as you like the meat. Let's do this. Okay, I'm starting to chop everything up. I'm starting with the sausage. So basically, I slice it up into, I'll show you. 1 second. Get this off of here. And so this sausage I actually picked up at the Eastern European market. If you have one close by, it's worth a try, worth going there. It has a lot of unique ingredients, just like even mayo, sour cream, things like that. They do taste different than the ones in US. Not saying that they taste better, but they're different and it's interesting to try them. And then for the chopping, this really speeds things up. I just slice them like that. And then, why do I keep on saying then? Here's what you do. Boom. Interesting, with the sausage you need to create a little pressure, but it still works. And this chopper, if you need one, I'll link to it because you'll see with the salad, you really need it. If you guys have ever been to New York or Brighton Beach, I picked up this bowl. This is literally what my grandma had. So, I mean, we're making a classic recipe. We have to have everything all around, very Soviet. So dumping it in, and then we just go with the rest of the ingredients just like that. For potatoes, we're gonna peel them first. And the skin of potato is just so easy to peel. This is such a like nostalgic memory for me because for the holidays we literally would make a giant bucket of it and we would eat it for days. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention this. I was gonna say it's literally like a potato salad, Ukrainian version or Slavic version of Ukraine. Slavic version of Ukrainian potato salad. That's not what I meant to say. Now for the potatoes, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with sausage. Just gonna slice it up like this. And for the rest of it, I am gonna use a chopper. Just gonna make it faster. I'm gonna do the same thing with pickles as well. Did I call them cucumbers earlier? And now I'm just chopping up potatoes just like I did with the sausage. I just stack a few at a time, place them on here. Okay, and now we do the same thing with pickles. Well, keep in mind to call them cucumbers. I mean, technically they are. Cucumbers will clean it up after the potatoes. All the starch that we have on there, just nice to put that in between.
Can I try this? This looks so fun.
Do it. I'm gonna actually put it them. You just have to put it on.
Such a great invention. What's not bad?
Okay, hold on. Because you're a musculant man.
No,
well, it's actually not bad for me either.
You look like you're in pain.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe because, you know, the cutting board makes it taller for me, so my arm is shorter. You finish them for me. Go for it. As long as I remove my fingers.
Yeah, I'll wait for that.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna combine the potatoes and pickles into the bowl. This bowl might be too small for us by the time we're done. This is where the salad is so tricky because by the time you're done chopping all the ingredients, you have enough food for the village. So we're gonna do the same with eggs. Okay, so one of the best ways that I hard boil eggs, I feel like it's such a great trick. Usually it peels really well. For some reason this one is destroyed, but here's how you do it. You place eggs in a pot, fill it up with water, and then bring it to a boil, and then cover them with a lid and set a timer for 10 minutes. Remove them from the pot with water into ice water, and they come out perfect. I gotta say that probably one of my least favorite parts of making this salad is peeling carrots. Oh my God, I'm gonna hurt myself. Maybe I need coffee because I keep on calling everything potatoes. Everything's a potato. Like seriously, I almost call them potatoes too. So I slice them into smaller pieces and then I run my knife across and then I stick the knife in here like this to make space, and then I kind of pull this away from the carrot. And this may not be the chef way, but I really don't. I don't like peeling carrots. This makes the most perfect egg, hard-boiled egg. Sup, sir? You keep on what coffee you were sliding?
Energy, your way.
Look at that perfection, so pretty. Thank you, honey. This is exactly what I need. You know what? I have a plan for you. You chop, I drink coffee.
Wait, what if I also want coffee?
You chop,
Okay,
I drink coffee.
First you gotta earn it, right? All right. How does it work? Oh, just anything and everything. You
Anything that's
literally put
sliced.
Everything through the same thing.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah,
It saves so much time.
it does. Just take the eggs. The other eggs are sliced.
But don't tell me you're gonna do that to
Yeah, carrots.
potatoes.
Those are carrots now, since I had a sip of coffee.
They're carrots. Good.
They made a carrot list. Okay, split this up and do it.
So
Like,
just put this in?
no. Put it upside down, you guys. The slices go down.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
So if you put this on the slicer, FYI, and you haven't had your coffee, don't put them sideways because they'll look like long spaghetti.
Gosh, Tim. I can't believe you even almost made that mistake.
Sorry. No more.
No more?
No more mistakes. Hey.
You should go make coffee, I think,
Yes.
for yourself.
All right.
Ah, there you
One
go.
more batch of potatoes.
Funny. It is. Oh, that's scary. It is a potato salad, so that's why I kept on saying that
Maybe
potatoes.
that's why.
Oh, coffee makes everything so much better, seriously. It's the same thing with carrots. Place them with the sideways. Okay, adding my carrots and eggs. Oh my goodness. Okay, carrots and eggs, and now I chop up the onion by hand. Here's my concept here. You want the flavors that you love the most to be there the most, I guess. I try to make all my veggies the same amounts, eggs a little less, lots of sausage and a lot of pickles because I love the pickle flavor. As far as the onion goes, I think you can get away with just a little bit of onion, just for a little bit of that onion flavor, but we do not want a lot of onion in our family. But if your family loves the fresh onion flavor, I mean, be my guest, add a lot more. It's really up to you when you go with the flavors here. Also, another thing that we do have in our actual recipe is the green sweet peas or canned green beans. Yeah, canned green beans, I think that's what they're called. Our boys used to love them. They don't love them anymore, so I actually don't add them anymore. But in a classic recipe, you'll see the green beans as well. Not green beans, sweet peas. Canned sweet peas, not green beans. Because that's what we grew up with, not the green beans. Huh? Shut up. Jim is still teasing me about the potatoes. This one kind of slipped out. So I try to dice up onion into the tiniest little pieces. And because I have this giant onion, I'm dealing with like just a tiny little piece, but the smaller the better. We're gonna add this to the bowl. Now I'm gonna cry. Okay, now we're adding seasoning. I am using pepper. Just kind of eyeing this because that's what mom would do. And then for salt, also eyeing this. But we have all the measurements on momsdish.com, but I will link to all the measurements down below. Then, whew, the pepper. I'm using this mayo. I showed you options. You can use the other mayo, really up to you. But if you get the one in the store, this one specifically is really good in the Eastern European markets. And mayo is the dressing for everything in Slavic culture. It's like, what was ranch? Never heard of ranch. What are you talking about? Till we came here. Now they do have ranch, by the way. I'm gonna mix it with 1 spoon. It's easier. Go away. Taste test.
It's good. Good. I'm coming back for a taste test.
Okay, one other rule of thumb, I guess I would suggest is don't add a lot of mayo at first. I almost got too worried that I added too much, but it looks like it's like the perfect amount because you can't take it out because once it spreads out, it spreads out. Just add a little bit at a time and just mix it in. But this is like literally, I got lucky. I got a little worried, but it's perfect. Just a little sprinkle of dill on top just for garnish. I'm not gonna put it inside, but looks so good.
The whole kitchen smells like dill right now.
It is yummy. I'm gonna load it up into a bowl, just like the grandma would. I washed it. It's a piece of potato. There's potatoes everywhere today. Okay, taste test. Do you wanna eat it with your shorty?
This is delicious.
Oh my, yum, yum, yum.
Okay. I could not wait to try to explain this. When I stole this little piece there, it was so refreshing. The thing is, like, okay, so we have less onions mostly because of me. I don't like the after, breath and all that stuff. But they add so much crunch and freshness. It's good.
1 second. I'm gonna finish chewing because I realized the pickles are making a lot of crunch while you're talking and I have the mic.
Oh.
It's like a lot of chewing sounds.
Oh,
it's fine.
Good.
Okay. It's a yummy salad.
It's refreshing.
I think the sausage makes a huge difference. So let me emphasize this again. If you get one, make sure you love it. But it's like the classic version of potato salad that we ate and it's so good and I hope you make it. And that's it. Bye, we'll see you next time.
Tell them more about the taste. Tell them how crunchy that pickle is. How
I don't want to chew anymore. I want to eat it.
How crunchy the onion is. How freaking how do you explain this?
I don't think we need to explain. We just need to have them make it. That's all.
It's super crunchy, actually. It's super good.
And it's creamy and it's flavorful.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
We need to learn more words to describe this. But this is good.
I said bye.
It's good.
Because I'm gonna eat.
Oh man. This is delicious. Have you ever taken more bites than you actually chuck down the food? So your cheeks are very full, but you still want more?
You're like a chipmunk. Go away.